Kaikoura locals had reason to celebrate today when State Highway 1 south of the town finally reopened to daytime traffic. That section of the state highway has been closed since last month's devastating magnitude 7.8 earthquake, which caused 26 slips on the road. Earlier this week, the inland road to Kaikoura also reopened. Our reporter Conan Young's driven to Goose Bay, and I asked him what the state highway was looking like.
Well, look, I drove a fair way along the road from Goose Bay, where it opened this afternoon. A few k's up the road, driving towards Kaikoura, saw some of these massive slips that I'd actually only ever seen from the air before, and really quite imposing. You get up quite close to them. The slips have been the main problem here. The road itself is actually pretty good. It hasn't sort of fallen away. There are no major cracks or anything they've had to fix. Just those huge slips that they've had to clear. There's huge mountains of debris that they've trucked away from the slips that are sort of just sitting along the coast. I'm not sure what they're actually going to end up doing with all of that, whether they push it into the sea or what, I'm not sure. But I was advised actually by, as I stopped to take some photos of these slips, by a road worker who came past just to sort of stand a little bit further away from the slip. So obviously still some concerns there about a few smaller bits of debris coming down. And I did actually hear a few little pebbles sort of trickling down the landslide as well. But it looks like they've made sure they've got rid of the big boulders, the things that could really do some damage along this road.
So as you're driving along now, do you actually sort of see debris on either side of the road?
Yeah, you can definitely see where the slips have come and then the debris that they've taken away. A real massive job to clear this debris, truckloads and truckloads of debris taken away here. And they've obviously just been really focusing the energies on this road and getting it open. It's such an important stretch of road. Not only for people in Kaikoura who obviously rely on this to get people in from Christchurch, but also for the various communities along here. I'm standing at Goose Bay where the checkpoint and the roadblock opened just before. They'd been cut off completely for a while because this road was out. Actually, I spoke to a chap who was waiting at the roadblock. He'd been waiting there for a couple of hours for this to open. He was bringing furniture back from his home in the Hundalees, which is the hillside section of the road just further south from here. His house has been red stickered, which means it has to be pulled down as a result of earthquake damage. And he was getting his furniture back into another house of his in Kaikoura. So, a real lifeline for people along here, just having this bit of road open. Another man I spoke to at the roadblock who was helping this guy actually move his furniture, he runs a fishing charter, or helps run a fishing charter in Kaikoura, and he said that they'd already had to cancel about 100 bookings for this summer because of people just can't get in. But he said, just having at least this road open, from Christchurch to Kaikoura will make a huge difference, hopefully boost their numbers for the coming holiday season. He made a good point as well. Look, the time difference, we've had obviously the inland route opened on Monday. That'll take you about 3.5, 4 hours, on a good day. This road, though, from the south, on State Highway 1, from the south, heading into Kaikoura from Christchurch, that'll take you about 2.5 hours, so an hour less travelling time. So really important to get this section open.
And Colin, I hear there was a wee surprise for people who are waiting in their cars to get through.
That's right, a really long wait for people here today. Some had been here for 2 hours waiting, but we're by the sea, as you might be able to hear, and at one stage, actually just when I turned up, the dolphins turned up just off the beach here and gave everybody a bit of a show. So I don't know if they've been put on by the Kaikoura Tourism Board or what, but a little bit of light relief there for people today.
That's our reporter Conan Young in Kaikoura.